Hi everyone, welcome to this day one lesson for learning Kinyarwanda. So I'm gonna be teaching my wife Kinyarwanda, and I'm gonna be posting videos. It's gonna be unedited videos. You're gonna be seeing the behind the scenes too.
You can see how I struggle sometimes.
Yeah, so you're gonna see how it's a struggle to learn the language, but it's a possibility, it's something that you can do. So since she suggested that she wanted to learn Kinyarwanda, you're gonna see unedited videos. I'm gonna be posting possibly a couple times a week, but this time let's just start by one time a week. Once a week you're gonna see a video of what we learned, and then you're gonna just give me comments or anything else you want to see in the video. Yeah, welcome. So today is day one. You're not gonna miss out anything. So what we're gonna be learning is basically greetings, how to greet people formally. That's what we're gonna start with, and then we're gonna do a little small play or game at the end. So
All right. So first, I wanted to learn how to say hello, nice to meet you, and we learned that is muraho, nibiza, guhura, namwe.
yeah, she's gonna be reading for sure. I'm telling you
I'm
that.
reading it.
She's gonna be reading it. So at the end I will post in the notes. Hopefully I'll be scanning the notes and then putting them in the comments. Yeah, let me know if you can access them.
Let me say it again a little slower. Muraho, nibiza, guhura, namwe. That's hello, nice to meet you. Or you can also say nishimye kubamenya. Nishimye kubamenya.
Okay, yep. Hello, nice to meet you. Muraho, ni byiza guhura namwe. Or nishimiye kubamenya. And then the next one, we're gonna learn how to say your name basically. Because when you meet someone, you say, hello, nice to meet you, my name is, and then you go on blah 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 blah. Okay.
So my name is, in Kinyarwanda, you say Nitwa Alex, or Nitwa and then your name.
Yeah, you say nitwa.
It kind of sounds like a Q, almost.
It's it's TW. Yeah, it's TW.
Nitwa.
Yeah.
But then
it's
if you're
easy,
gonna,
guys. I'm telling you, it's easy, right?
but if you want to say hello, hello by itself is muraho. So I could say muraho Nitwa Alex.
Okay, yeah, that's right on the
Or
head.
whatever your name is.
Okay, the next one, we're going to learn how to say your age. When you meet someone, you wanna introduce them, tell them how old you are. You can say, okay, you can say your age, or wait, before we go to that, there is something she's showing me here. She wants to learn.
Yeah, so also asking someone what their name is, because you said your name, no, you want to know their name. So you say, what is your name? You say that like this. You say, wowe, witwa, nde. Nde is how you say it at the end. It sounds a little weird, takes a little bit getting used to because it doesn't quite sound like a full word, but it is. You say nde. So, wowe, witwa, nde.
Okay, yeah, what is your name? That's why it literally translates to, but it is wowe witwa, what is your name? Yep. Let's go to the next one.
Okay. Now we're going on to asking someone, how old are you? So you say, ufite myaka ngahe. Ufite myaka ngande. Ngahe, sorry. Said that wrong. Ngahe. That's the ending.
It's ufite imyaka ingahe. That's how you would expect a native speaker to say ufite imyaka ingahe, ufite imyaka ingahe, when you just spread it out. Okay.
Ufite myaka ngahe.
Yeah, it's written. Just
Ngahe.
read, okay?
Ngahe.
Just read it.
I know. Okay. I'm gonna say it one more time. Try to say it more like him. Ufite nyaka ngahe.
Yeah, just pace yourself.
Okay.
Go slower.
How old are you? Yeah.
That's why you say it.
Now, as a response, you're gonna say, I am this many years old. So whatever age you are, you put that number into there. We're not gonna go through numbers right now, but we'll get to those in a later video. So to say I am, let's just pick 10. I am 10 years old. Ufite myaka chumi. Ichumi is 10 in Kinyarwanda. So again, ufite myaka ichumi.
Okay, that is saying you have, it's not me. You have 10 years. But when you want to say I have 10 years, no, you say I am 10 years. You don't say I have 10 years. You're going to be laughing at this video. You say mfite imyaka ichumi. Ufite is you have, and then mfite is I have. But when you want to say I am 10 years old, you say mfite imyaka ichumi. Okay, you can go repeat that.
Okay. Mfite, sorry, I put an M in there. Ufite myaka.
It is correct. It's mfite. You say I have.
Mfite
I am 10 years.
myaka ichumi.
Yeah, that's I have. I am 10 years old. Yeah. That's you will see one of the mistakes that you will try to do to commit is to say I am 10 years old, and then you say, you hear me most of the time saying I have, because mfite translates into I have, but in English is I am 10 years old, because I don't have 10 years. I am 10 years old.
It does make sense though, because if you say like I have, it's like that's, you're essentially kind of taking ownership of the amount of years you've lived. So it sort of makes sense, but in formal English, yeah, you'd say I am. But the way it directly translates, it still kind of makes sense logically.
It really doesn't.
It does. Saying I have.
I don't
like,
think it
you're,
does.
You're just taking ownership
Okay.
of the years.
Okay.
You can think of it that way. Then it makes sense. Then you're not just like, this is weird, you know.
Already. Okay, now we're going to play it in as a dialogue.
We're gonna play out a scenario.
Yeah, so we just met. She's going to introduce herself, and then I introduce myself, and then she's gonna ask me my age. I'm gonna say my name, and then we go for like we're gonna be exchanging this conversation. Okay, so I am gonna start. I'm gonna be the first person, and then I'm gonna meet her. Say muraho. When you usually say muraho, you extend with a handshake. Muraho.
Muraho.
Okay, nitwa niyo dusenga. Wowe witwa nde?
Nitwa Blake. Mfite myaka 10. Uchumi, sorry.
Mfite, okay.
You want me to say it again?
Yeah, because you're not done.
Okay.
You gotta give me a conversation to follow.
Yeah. Nitwa Blake. Mfite myaka ichumi. Wowe ufite imyaka ngahe.
Mfite imyaka 11. That means I am 11 years old.
Niviza kubumenya. Kubumenya? Kubamenya.
Okay.
Okay. This is not a word that was in our stuff.
It is here.
Well, that was the second part. Okay, so niviza kubumenya, or muraho niviza guhura namwe.
Okay. Then when we're done, so you say murabeho. That's bye. Murabeho.
Murabeho.
And then we're done. So today we basically went through greetings and introductions. And if you do have any questions, if there is any part that is not clear here in the video, don't hesitate to reach out, send me a message, leave a comment in the YouTube link. I'm gonna see it, and then I will try to answer as swift as possible. Let's see
That'll
how far
help
she's
me
gonna
learn
go.
as well. You might ask some questions that I might also have or didn't think about but should have thought about. So it'll be helping me out to learn his native language as well.
Yeah, let's see how far she's gonna go. If after 3 months, if she's gonna be able to teach this course by herself.
Oh, we'll see.
Already. See you next
No
time.
guarantees.